Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Double D's Quickie Reviews for me and you. How do you do? Since we're sitting here, why don't you hit that like button down there? Maybe subscribe. It just doesn't mean anything for you, but for me, it make me happy. You want a happy Double D, don't you? You don't want a mad Double D. You wouldn't want that. Anyways, today's figure is something I got pretty dang cheap off Amazon. Boom. G.I. Joe Crimson Guard. Now, I got this relatively cheap on Amazon. I've been watching them a long time, so I wasn't expecting to find one this cheap. I couldn't figure out why until I actually saw the figure. I'll show you that now. If you look at the actual figure, there's actually a scratch in the red right there. I probably can't see it on this camera, but it's there. It's perceivable. It's a big scratch. But I've always wanted this figure because I'm a big Crimson Guard fan. I have quite a few different ones. And then we got the back. I love this line because it's just like the cartoon figures. Good scale. I have the Bat and the Cobra Commander. Whenever something I really like goes on sale, I'll pick it up. Crimson Guard, file name, top secret. Primary military specialty, undercover espionage. Second military specialty, accounting. They do get kind of moody. Birthplace, various countries. Grade, E4 or equivalent. The Crimson Guard elite shock trooper of the Cobra Legions. All sieges must hold a degree in either law or accounting, as well as being in top physical condition. Final stages of training take place in the deepest recesses of Cobra headquarters and is proposed to involve an initiation ceremony too hideous for description. They make them say Cobra Commander without his helmet on and not throw up. Crimson Guardsmen are too precious to be wasted on the conventional battlefield. They are dispersed about the country in deep cover, assuming apparently normal appearances and lifestyles. Watch out, the friendly neighbor of yours might have a red uniform hanging in the closet. Sorry, I'm not wearing my glasses. It's a real pain in the butt to read these things sometimes. Especially green, that green on that green. It's just washing out from my bad eyes. Now, I've always wanted a Crimson Guard uniform, a helmet, maybe not that helmet, but you get the point. Mainly because I would love to add the character to my repertoire. Think about it. I could just be a bunch of different Crimson Guardsmen, all the same series. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Dang it, I want this. There we go. Don't want to tear the box too much since I have to use it to get the information before I decide. Oops. Dang it, one of my lights came unplugged. Now the other one came unplugged. What the heck? Boom. Where's the other one? There we go. Just had an avalanche of trash. In the background, that goes in the garbage. Start taking a look. I'll use my handy dandy. Well, I don't even have to use the big one because this sucker's going right on the shelf. I buy these bags out off Amazon. They're not tall enough to put the big figures in. I ran out of those ones, but they can hold accessories pretty good. Now his equipment, his laser rifle. I'll be keeping that out because he'll be holding on to that. What is this? I don't know. Oh, jeez. I don't know what that is. Squishy, but I don't know what it is. Put that right in the bag. His knapsack that has straps on it. I mean, I would have preferred a peggable, but you know, not bad. What if it opens? Nope, no opening. Solid back though. The other accessories include coffee and a donut. What are these? Spare hands. Probably going to have to use some of those to get them to hold the rifle. A couple of test tubes. Spare head, a blonde glasses dude, and a masked dark haired dude. Of course, the regular figure. Let's get him out so I can showcase him. He does not want to come out. There we go. I'm just going to set that to the side. Now here we go. Here's the figure. As you can see, much better. The black scrape right there. Or maybe you can't still. It's there. Very noticeable. It's like the light's washing it out, but it's like right across the most of the upper bicep. Anyways, the helmet looks cool. He has standard Super7 articulation. The joints are stiff as hell, like usual. He is wearing a secondary belt and I'm going to guess that's a knife holder. Does he come with a knife? He does not come with a knife. So I have no idea what that's for. And honestly, he just looks freaking cool. The boots. Looks just like the cartoon. I haven't, you know, I gotta put the other hands on for that to work. Let's try putting the knapsack on him. As I said, he doesn't like to bend. Well, I mean, I gotta do this over here. Sorry about that. Yes. Might display him without that. But there we go. There's the knapsack. He won't be going on any big hikes, so yeah, we're just going to take that right off. Boop. Shoot. There we go. All in all, I like it. Looks just like the cartoon. And if you're a fan of Cobra, or I guess I shouldn't say Cobra. If you're a fan of the G.I. Joe cartoon and you like sieges, I do recommend you add this to your collection. Hopefully this summer I can do a representation of all my different ones. You know, I do have the original and then the classified, and I do not have, however, the one I will never get. I do not have the Python Patrol one because it looks like crap. All in all, though, it's a cool figure. If you're, as I said, a fan, I recommend it, especially if you can find it cheap. I'm going to have to get some paint, though, and get rid of that scratch. Hopefully I can find a good shade of red that will do that. Because it is, once you see it, it's kind of hard to unsee. Anyways, I want to thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. I don't know what I just stepped on. But, again, thank you for watching. Remember to be good. Leave a comment down below. Like, I'm rattling now. I don't remember what I said. And have a nice day. With that, Double D out. Okay, it looks kind of weird like that. I think you should really get figure stands. Maybe they have figure stands. I don't know.